I'd like to welcome you to the final sermon in lecture forum at the Feast of Tabernacles for 2007 here in Rhodes, Michigan. And for those of you who are watching either in your living room or wherever on DVD, VHS, or public service television, we'd like to welcome you here to the Feast of Tabernacles. Now, no one is permitted to come unless they're of white Western European nationality and the nations thereof, because Yahweh said that all the Nakri, or the aliens, or the strangers not of you, cannot attend his feast. So this is very important. And this is what this is all about. And for you ministers out here, in Yahweh's name, the Feast of Tabernacles is to be celebrated forever. Now, I don't know how that's, who can't spell forever? And I know none of you are doing it, so you're in total disregard of Yahweh, the Almighty Father, the Word. That's right. We have a lecture sermon today entitled A Cause for Truth. Now, we have a great cause for truth in our land. America has gone astray. Our people have gone astray. The true vessels of Yahweh, his chosen people, the white Western European peoples and their nations, have gone astray because there is no truth. The book of Hosea tells you very plainly that there is no truth in the land, and that there is no knowledge of Yahweh in the land, and that's why the people have gone astray. Because of murder and lying and stealing and blood touching blood, which is interracial races mixing together, which is an abomination to Yahweh among his people. It's very important. That's why he said, remain ye pure, for I am pure, and kind after kind. And yet in the book of Ezra, he says that we, his people, are a holy seed offspring, race, above all other peoples of the earth, because we are what? A very particular people, a heavenly people. We are the moral race. We are the cultivators of civilization. We built the great cities and the thoroughways, the irrigation and the canals. We invented almost every instrument of hospitalization in the world. And I will say this unequivocally, that the German people have invented over 92% of all inventions of any type of situation used on the earth. And yet everyone wants to degrade this type of situation. Well, we have a cause for truth today, and I'm going to get into truth today. Because Yahweh said, everything that is hidden shall be revealed. Or all the lies that have been told are to be exposed. We are going to go into a big one today. We will call it a secular lie. Because you see, with Yahweh there is no time. Right. It's infinite. It's beyond. It's the 6666666, or whatever you want to call it, 777 to infinity. There is no stopping Yahweh, nor his galaxies, or his universes. They are continually growing all the time out there. It's his creation, the Word. But today we're going to focus on truth. And we're going to expose lies. I've been wanting to do this for some time. It is going to stun some people. You educators out here that are listening, or you're going to listen after someone tells you about this, it should knock you off your chair. That's if you have any common sense. Just a moment. I'm going to take a drink for you right now so you get it. There. All you professors, and your so-called doctorates and you PhDs. You know what that PhD is, don't you? Pile higher and deeper. That's right. Now, I'm James P. Wickstrom. I'm a teacher of Yahweh. P.O. Box 102, Rhodes, Michigan, 48652 U.S. of A. My website is www.jameswickstrom.com. It is Sunday, October 14, 2007, and we are at the very end of the Feast of Tabernacles for Yahweh at this time. Praise His great and wonderful name. You know, the book of John, St. John 8:32, says, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." Do you believe that? Yes. I believe that too. Because John was writing through the Spirit of Yahweh, bringing that forth. Is this correct? In fact, in the red lettered edition, it is Yahweh the Word, I am, Messiah Himself, which gave that to John. That if you know the truth, that truth will set you free. We know that He was the truth, the light, and the way. Don't get me wrong. That He was Yahweh. But it also involves distortions and lies that have been given to the people, and they have believed these lies. And it is one of these great lies that I am going to talk about today that should be discussed on not only a biblical perspective or of the parchments, but also of secular history, because all of us were lied to in regards to this lie. This is very important. Now, this is very important. We've been cheated. We've been cheated individually. And I don't like anybody to cheat me. And the worst thing I hate is a liar. Because wherever you find a liar, you'll find a thief. And wherever you find a thief, you'll find a liar. You can't separate them. All right? Now, do you believe this? Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Do you believe that? Yes. I believe it too. There is no substitute for the truth. Douglas MacArthur said there is no substitute for victory. I believe that also. Because I believe with truth comes victory. And it gives you peace of mind, and then it brings the pieces and parts together for you to see the picture of distortion or lies, and as to what the truth really was. Not what it is, but what it was, because I'm going to go back not too long ago as to what they told you was the truth. But it wasn't the truth. And why they presented it like it did to lie to you and to lie to the American people. Very important. I've told you that I've waited a long time to present this documentation. You know I always set a foundation. And then I substantiate everything that I discuss and talk about. Because then there is no supposition. There is no assuming. Because when you assume, you make an ass out of me and you together. That's what the PhDs do. They teach assumes. They're assumes teachers. There is no truth in the land. Next. Again, my printer, which is the digital here, this is the biography. I'm going to talk about this individual in this picture right here. This picture is Dwight Eisenhower. He was a 5-star general. It's very interesting that his brother Willard Eisenhower was a close friend to Eleanor and Franklin Delano Roosevelt in the White House, and he belonged to more communist parties than Eleanor did, which is very unusual for anyone to find someone who belonged to more communist parties than Eleanor Roosevelt. But Willard Eisenhower, the brother of Dwight Eisenhower, was a full-blown communist and had the ear of Franklin Delano Roosevelt and Eleanor Roosevelt in the White House due to his close contact with Eleanor Roosevelt and the Communist Party of the United States. Now, I'm going to be giving you a lecture in University Forum here today. And the information, substantiation of the truth on how our nation was lied to, deceived to believe a lie.